Thomas' character in Rain Man is so charming and can kind of fast talk and con anybody.
I don't know how charming he is. But
Well, he can pull stuff over on people.
yeah, yeah.
I suppose that could be said about you. I mean, if you wanted to, you could charm anybody. I have to wonder, the question is, are there people in your life who are either immune to your charm or just have got your number and don't let you get away with stuff?
What do you mean by that?
Is there anybody who really knows you so well that people that you can just really feel like can't dazzle them?
Can't dazzle him. Lisa, come on.
See, you can dazzle anybody.
Oh, God. I don't know how to answer that question.
Nobody's really got your number.
I think everyone has my number, and that's the problem.
The character is emotionally cut off
Yeah.
from things.
Sure, he's very cold.
I would think that just out of necessity, as a movie star, that there's some part of you that has to be cut off. How do you balance that, and how do you avoid that from happening to you just because of the circumstances?
See, Lisa, you got to understand. I mean, it's not about being a movie star. I mean, this whole interview is kind of. I mean, every time we sit down, you ask me this, and every time I tell you that there isn't a part of me that's cut off. I mean, that it's about, it's about the work. And it's wonderful being a movie star, and it's a wonderful thing that's happened. But I mean, that's not how I approach choosing a film, or how I approach my life. I mean, and so in doing that, being an actor, you can't let things get cut off. I mean, I live a very normal life, and. I go to the movies, I go to the gas station, I go grocery shopping, I do everything, that everybody else does, and that's, I mean, that's what it's about. It's not about, the whole movie star trip thing.
So you don't feel the encumbrances of the success and the image?
No, I don't. I really don't.
And now you make a lot of money. Was there a time when you started acquiring wealth that it was ever uncomfortable for you?
Sure, yeah, it was actually, because I mean, I was always the type of person that when I needed money, I could always, I always worked, had paper routes and cut grass and everything, and to have the responsibility of money and understanding that responsibility is, something, because I didn't know what to do, how do you invest? I don't know anything about money when I started out, really.
You're a self-described risk taker. How is that?
Self-described.
That's what you say about yourself. You like risk. You've told me that before, right?
It's true, yes.
How does that factor into your success, do you think? This will be the psychological probing section of the interview.
Yes. I think, just taking chances. Trying different things.
You've got one of the nicest reputations in Hollywood. I mean, everyone who interviews you says, hands down, you are polite and giving. But I've interviewed you a lot of times, and you don't let people real close. How come?
I think I'm letting you pretty close,
Lisa. Do you feel like you hold something back or you protect something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing this, to help promote the films. I mean, I really don't hold back that much. I mean, you ask me anything, but I mean, there is a certain, certain things that I really don't want to talk about, and certain things that really aren't important, aren't important for people to hear, and I really don't even think they want to hear it.
You have a lot of confidence. Are there any times when that's ever shaken? Or when you look at something and go, Tom, that wasn't very good, really?
Oh, yeah. All the time. Sometimes I look back and, I mean, where did I get off going to New York to say that I'm going to be an actor? You know, I mean, where? But I think the thing that's really helped me is to, you know, a lot of people, when they treat failure as a personal kind of horrendous defeat and really let life kick them pretty hard. And I like to look at things and say, God, you know, I mean, if it didn't work, I want to know why didn't it work? You know, why didn't, you know, why didn't it work? And really, you know, try to lift myself up and have the courage to really evaluate it and learn from it and say, you know, what happened? Okay, let's go.
It almost seems that there's a part of you that courts danger with the racing and the moves that you've made in your career, the chances you took as a kid.
Yeah, I guess I don't like to, I like to have everything on the line. I like to feel that. I like to feel that there's, you know, something at stake. And I mean, that's what I mean, I just really, I enjoy that, really enjoy that.